Okay, guys, here we go, back with another one for you here. And this one is one I have been excited about personally. I know a lot of guys have expressed their interest in this upcoming release here, which is now fully out there, and there are a number of these being made available in the Western marketplace. Originally, I saw these in Singapore, and as you will see coming up here, some images from Singapore itself. And of course, I didn't get the video back then, and I probably should have, because now there's quite a proliferation of these up on the web, a lot of looks at these, and I think there's a reason for it. It's an exciting release in terms of the configuration and the colors, and the real kicker is the model that a lot of guys have been waiting for ever since it became discontinued from its original version in around 2008, and that would be the SEIKO Samurai. And this particular version is slightly different. We'll talk a little bit about the things about it that make it unique now, as well as some of the things that I had kind of wished they had held on to in the original design, and improvements for sure in terms of the movement. But let's get a look. Here they are, the both side by side. As you can see, they've got the collector's boxes. And the color configuration on these is terrific. These are nicknamed the Blue Lagoon. And you've got your really nice pearl sheen kind of color blue on the dial, in addition to that little hint of aqua blue that just kind of gives it a little something extra and makes the blue on that dial really, really stand out. Beautiful version of these two watches. So what you've got here is the limited edition SRPB11K1 or SRPB11, the turtle, and to the right the SRPB09. We'll talk about that one a little further ahead. That one is the Samurai. But here we are with the turtle. Let's get a look at the configuration. As you can see, that beautiful pearl sheen dial with the aqua blue. Boy, that contrast is really something, and I really do like the touches of yellow there. One thing I would have liked, again, this is a limited edition as announced, and you can see with the box, but these two here, limited editions, these are Zimbies, the turtle on the left and the baby tuna on the right. They have limited edition on the dial, and that moves the Prospex X up north there to the SEIKO area. Kind of balances the dial out a little bit. You can see here they did not do that, which is a little bit disappointing with these, because I was excited to see if they would do a slightly different configuration. I really do like the yellow, though, again, the reverse lollipop with black on the second hand, and at 12, 3, 6, and 9 there in the second track. Really nice configuration. The colors really do stand out in this version of blue. It just is an excellent configuration. If you have been waiting for one of these, definitely this might be the time to go for it. You can also see the Roman numeral there in the Southeast Asia release. Now, I also showed you the green turtle not too long ago. It's one of the prior reviews. Take a look at it in the channel if you have not seen it. You can see the configuration very similar. If you're a fan of the Rolex Hulk or the Kermit and you can't afford those, certainly this would be an opportunity to get into one of those colors. The green one is gorgeous and also a limited edition. So take a look for that on the channel if you have not seen it yet. As noted earlier on the channel, Blue Dial Watches had something of a terrific representation in the SEIKO line in 2016, now going into 2017. You can see the PADI line showed that for sure. There's the baby tuna and, of course, the PADI turtle, the gorgeous pearl sheen dial with the Pepsi bezel. Really a terrific configuration, and that's one of my personal favorites in my collection. You can see overall, though, with the Blue Lagoon turtle, the configuration is the same as any turtle, whether it be the PADI or any other Prospex model. You get your same configuration with the bracelet, the same basic but reliable stamped fold-over clasp and the push button. One thing I wanted to point out here, guys, Limited edition typically means that you will have a model, individual model, and it will indicate how many numbers were in the total edition. I did not notice that on these. As you can see here, I'm showing you the back of the green model, which was a limited edition. So you can see there on the left the exact model number, and then slash to the right how many were produced in the limited edition, 3,500. So I don't know why, for some reason, on the ones that I was able to look at here in Asia, they did not do that on the case back. So that's something to note. Overall, though, guys, 45 millimeters wide on the turtle, 13.4 tall, with 22 millimeters width at the lug for your straps, your aftermarket straps, what have you. That's what you're looking at with the 4R36 movement. Very reliable overall and very solid. I've had great luck with mine, and it certainly has been a watch that a lot of guys have enjoyed since the reissue of the Turtle. These color configurations have definitely made it an enjoyable thing to chase after, find out the latest versions if you are a collector. Okay, so the one that's really, the one that initially excited me when I heard about this re-release was, in fact, the one on the right, and that is the Blue Lagoon version of the SEIKO Samurai. Now, for those of you guys who are familiar with the original Samurai, it came out around 2004. Then they ended that version, the original version, which was done in titanium, approximately 2008. One of the first things to note with this reissue is the fact that they have upgraded the movement. The original came with the 7S25 movement, which was non-hacking and winding, although a very durable movement and certainly bulletproof in that regard. I think guys, when they typically buy a automatic diver at this price point, they're looking for something a little more refined. And now the 4R35. You can see here is the original, and probably if you're going to call it a grail, even though this was considered an affordable dive watch, that version, the orange dial version, which was in titanium, is one that guys are really looking for. Even today, I've seen some of those priced north of $1,000 when you're looking at new old stock or excellent premium level condition. You can see here, though, they did preserve the gorgeous, really kind of aggressive design. The case design was what made this one so remarkably unique in addition to all the other things going on. You can see you've got that knurled kind of diamond pattern grip on the screw-down crown. And again, the bracelet is very, very standard to this style. We've got something very similar to the Turtle. But what really makes this case design is these really dramatic straight edges that have been brushed beautifully, in addition to the knurled pattern on the crown and on the edge of the bezel. Solid end links on this one. And again, guys, limited edition, but they have not singled out the individual number in the edition or the edition run number. We just have what looks like an individual serial number on the case back, as you can see here on this one when you get a close look. Differences in the version as well. The indices are different. They are not integrated into the seconds track here on the dial. Some of that may have something to do with the size of the movement, actually, because the movement size maybe would have allowed them to do what they did with that integration in the original thing. And, of course, the hands, very similar to the Monster hands. As you can see, I would have actually liked the preservation of the original style of hands, but it does work with this version for sure. It's just going to be a little bit different than the original. So if you are someone that loves that really aggressive case design, some guys say it kind of looks like a katana blade, the Japanese sword design. It has that kind of dramatic, really gorgeous, sharp, straight edges and that wide open space. One thing I'll note about the design, the original design had something that looked a little bit like rivets at the center of the side of the case on the Samurai, and this one now has, with the stainless version, really nice kind of open space in this side of the case, and that does clean the overall line and design of the side of the case up beautifully. Overall, though, guys, color configuration, terrific, very similar, obviously. You do have the difference in the bezel on the Samurai. And you're looking at, I think, two of the most exciting new releases from SEIKO for sure. They are stainless. I would have liked to have seen titanium and a couple of other things from the original design, but if you have been craving to get back into a Samurai, it's been a few years now for sure since they have discontinued, then here is your chance to do it with this new Blue Lagoon release. A couple of things to note here on the specs, guys. We're looking at about 13 millimeters high on the wrist with the Samurai and 44 millimeters wide without the crown. And again, 22 millimeters lug width on these. I do want to make a note here. I have noticed that prices on these are incredibly low for a limited edition. If you are looking for one, this is some of the best pricing I've seen for limited edition that was originally released in Asia. Do your homework, check out who the buyer is, ask them questions. I have seen these sub $400 for the Samurai, which is really interesting because typically an Asian model that is released in lower numbers is north of $600. So I think that's an excellent price. And I really recommend do your homework, check out the buyer. They are up on eBay. I have even seen some sellers on Amazon. There certainly are some in the watch forums. Do some homework on your pricing. I have seen those go south of $400 US, and that is an excellent price. If you're looking for this one, make sure that they have the collector's edition box. Ask them questions about the configuration. Maybe see if you can get some actual pictures of the watch you are buying. But they are up there and available right now. Anyway, guys, once again, thank you so much for watching the channel. I have a lot more stuff coming up for you very soon. Keep your eyes open. It's going to be a busy month for me, and all summer I will be in Asia doing stuff, so I will make myself available, try to, even more, to get you the latest things coming out from SEIKO, and I'm going to try to branch out and do a number of other brands if I can in the Japanese line for sure, and we'll try to get a look at some Swiss watches as well, because there's certainly some things there that I love and want to get a look at very soon. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you tuning in. Love to get a like and subscribe if you like the watches that I get a chance to get a look at, and I will do my best to talk to you soon.